Today, we're going to be taking a look at the 3D model of Kalcharo, a mercenary in Withering Waves. This man is badass. Not only can he transform like a magical girl, but he also got me looking disrespectfully while he's at it. Weirdly enough, there's no belt counter here today, but instead a hole counter? Where there's a hole, there's a goal, I guess. Kalcharo is the tallest out of all the male characters, and doesn't even have any accessories in his hair to add to it. So, not only does he have the height of Sephiroth, he also shares a Japanese VA with him, as well as hair color and style. Other than that, his colors are mainly white, black, and blue, with a black bodysuit, a black and blue chest plate, and a blue skirt thingy? Alright, here we have Kalcharo. I do have to say he's very big. He's the tallest out of all the characters. So the screen fitting is a bit weird. Looking at his full body, he has a lot of detail. Chest straps, shoulder straps, question mark, a breastplate, a jacket, I think. Some sort of skirt belt thingy around his waist. He has arm braces, shoulder braces, and very, very long hair. Generally, he's a mercenary, so I suppose it makes sense for him to have this much protection. But like, he looks like a kid that's about to go roller skating with his knee braces, elbow braces almost. The only thing he's missing is a helmet. But yeah, looking at his front view, a lot of details, a lot of accessories, as well as a lot of logos. He has the city of Jinzhou, or rather Honglong, imprinted on him literally everywhere, as if he's like owned by them. So side number one, we can see how long his fucking hair is. He literally trusts no barber. He is never going to any sort of hairstylist or barber. That's very long. That's what she said. He again has little heels, which I think is cute. Some sort of ankle monitor thingy, which is, I'm very confused about that one. Here's the next logo of Honglong. He has a barcode on here, which I'm not too sure what that's for. He's not Agent 47, he doesn't need one. To the backside, you can't see much, for obvious reasons. Here's the ankle monitor I was talking about. I don't really know why that's there. And he has giant holes in his shoes. Onto the last side is literally just a copy-paste of the other one. He's also very symmetrical. Going from the top, the first thing this man reminded me of was Gojo. His white eyelashes, eyebrows, blue eyes, and everything. People have been saying he looks like Sephiroth, which honestly is fair. His Japanese VA also voices Sephiroth, so I've also seen people call him Watanabe from PGR. From what I've seen, Wata is a lot older. Like, my man has some sort of, it's not really a wrinkle, but like some aging signs, question mark. Or he just scorns too much that this is just his face now. His tacet mark is on his forehead, which in the story, because people are so prejudiced against him already for the given lawless actions he's done, they've been calling it a curse from the gods, which is so mean. Like, I get it, it's right there, and he wasn't a good person. He's, according to the name of the story, he's domesticated now, quote unquote. But calling it a curse from the gods is so mean. That's so mean, especially because he can't change it. That's, His hairstyle is very similar to Sephiroth, I think. If I remember correctly, Sephiroth has similar bangs right here. Long ass shiny silver hair. He got them Gojo eyelashes and no earrings for once. I would have expected him to like maybe wear an ear cuff or something. Or like a dog tag as an earring, but I suppose not. My man's not into earrings. He has no other head accessories, so let's just go further down. Starting off, this was not always his outfit. I reference the story a lot because I read it recently. In the story it says that when he agreed to help the Midnight Rangers, Jian actually told him to maybe wear something else to fit in with the people of Jinzhou. That's what he's wearing. This is what he's wearing. And even though I'm the master yapper when it comes to belts, he said himself that all the designs, the patterns, and the bows confuse him, so I'm guessing the belts do too. I don't really know what this is. I'm guessing it's a neck guard of some kind. He is wearing a bodysuit of some sort, or at least the top of his outfit is a bodysuit, and the bottom has more loose pants in comparison. He has a breastplate, and he has a chest strap, which is the only belt I'm not going to complain about. Even if it doesn't... Does it even count as a belt? Either way, I like this. I like this a lot. This very, very, very nice. He has more writing on this, but compared to like some other characters, I really can't tell if this is just scribbling or not. Like, it looks more like someone's scribbled over his chest, which probably me. I'm on his shoulder. He has much of the same as one of the other characters had. I forgot who. I don't know if the soldiers all have barcodes. Because this is an outfit from Huanglong, or from the Jin show, whichever you want to say. It doesn't reinforce that all the soldiers have a barcode somewhere. But I've not seen the NPCs yet, so I've pretty much steered clear of any spoilers aside from the main cast. On the front, from what I've said earlier, he has a ton of holes. Not only his shoes and elbows, but also down here. Which, is that for airflow? What are you trying to... other than down here, he also has more of these holes all over. Literally all over. A bit above his elbow, on the back, literally everywhere. I removed his hair so you can see a bit better, but this resulted from it, which... That's my sleep paralysis demon now. The chest strap continues around the back, which is really nice. It's not just a front piece, which you'll see further down. The belts don't really make sense, but what's new, honestly. More writing, though this time it actually looks like some sort of signature. Though, I mean, it's fashion. He has some sort of elastic back here, probably so the chest plate can expand a bit. Cause he is very buff. Very nice choice of clothing. From what I can tell, this part is a bodysuit, you know, those compression shirts. And this seems to just be modeled after him, maybe? Cause this is strapped down, so it has to be a chest plate of some sort. Moving on to his arms, we already went over the shoulder pads, but you can see they're actually strapped down. So it's literally just guard over guard over guard. This is the compression shirt, the very dark thing. On top of that, he has some sort of full-length arm guard, which on top of that is another forearm guard with decorative belts, which have no use. They are literally just there to be decorative, because this thing is actually just strapped down by some sort of elastic instead, which, why not just do the belts fully then? You can literally use this, make it go around and call it a day. Why? It's okay. That said, instead of going crazy about belts today, I think we have to talk about the plethora of holes he has. I've been told these are to sci-fi the characters, but he also has holes in his gloves? Which, if these are holes, why? Man literally played the knife game and stabbed himself every single time. What the fuck? Fortunately, he's very symmetric, so the other side is pretty much the same. Going a bit further down, he has the weird skirt belt I was talking about. I think this is more of a tool belt if anything, because of all the bags he has. 4 bags in total. Is this the most bags we've had so far? Now, the first time I saw this, I thought this might have just as well been a hoodie, because you know when people like tie their hoodies around their waist? That's what I thought this was, but apparently not. This entire thing is held together by 2 belts? Question mark? We have one on top, which is literally just a fuck ton of belts lathered together. I'm going to try to decipher this thing, but I can't promise anything. We have these 2 things, these 2 straps, holding the chest plate down, and from a front view, you could kind of say these connect to this one, but looking behind it, it doesn't connect to anything. This might just be sewn onto the skirt. But under that belt, okay, I'm literally traumatized. But under that bag is another belt that starts here, goes down, clicks into here, and then does what? Because the belt goes like this. It doesn't continue like that. Honestly, at this point, I'm just willing to say that they're just half belts sewn into the tool belt. We have so many bits and pieces, I'd go insane trying to count all that. So, we're not putting it in for this one. Not this one, boys. I'm not feeling like admitting myself to the psychiatric today, so we're looking a bit more at the tool belt itself. He has a little cute bow at the back, which is probably what is actually holding at least the top part together. Then on the bangs, he has like braids. This just looks like he cut off a bit of his hair, braided it, and just hung it on there. Maybe this is the hair from the first and only time he ever went to the barber. He doesn't trust barbers anymore.
Damn, I messed up. We gotta go bald, man.
Oh, shit.
And boop. Oh, this gives me an idea. Oh, this gives me an idea that is not good. Oh, hairless Kalcharo isn't real. Hairless Kalcharo can't hurt you. Moving on from the hip windows, he has, like I said, knee braces, which again, he looks like he's about to go roller skating. Weirdly enough, they go into his pants, so maybe they're just part of the pants now, I don't know. These must be fucking annoying to get on, honestly, or at least to get these right and symmetrical. Generally, there's not much more to say about the pants, so let's just move on to his boots, which I think are very interesting. Not only are they literally belted in place, so they can't go anywhere, he has an ankle monitor. And this is kind of where I'm confused. He's not a criminal, he is a mercenary, but it's not like he was convicted by Honglong or the city of Jinsho, so why would he need a tracker? This is where we could technically start the counter, but I'm not going to, because he just has a belt, a strap, if you may, down here. Then he has another buckle as a shoe buckle question mark, though this one also continues down here. So he has this thing going all the way around his shoe. Moving on to the part that I found so interesting is the literal marketing. I don't know if the normal soldiers have that, because I've not looked at the models of those. Not that I have them, but I've not seen any footage of them. You can clearly see that they just copy-pasted this and forgot to flip it. This is... yes, Gnorrhua. My favorite fucking region, let's go. But I think that's cute. I think that's cute for some reason. Onto the back, we've already talked about the ankle monitor, but here he has giant fucking holes on the back of his shoes. I was able to live with the Croc boots that Male Rover has. Instead of holes, this kind of just looks like he's about to like have boosters come out of his shoes. This is a very interesting design choice. Even though he looks very scary, according to his story, he's a lot more nice now. Or at least, he has his principles, but ever since he's been helping Diane and the Midnight Rangers with the Tacet situation, I think he's become a lot more protective, at least of the city of Jinsho. Though even though I say that, in Character Story 1, it mentions that nowadays he's not shying away from any kind of ruthless method for his mercenary, including poisoning, assassination, bribery, kidnapping, and bombs. Maybe he's just nice to the city of Jinsho and still a mercenary to everyone else. I hope you knew Sleep Paralysis Demon is not Hairless Kalcharo, and I hope you enjoyed, and have a nice day. Bye bye.